Today we're going to work on the clean. There's three basic positions in the clean, or three movements that we teach. The first is stand, the second is jump, and the third is sit. That's how you receive the bar. Right now I'd like to focus on standing and jumping. Most importantly, of course, is going to be the setup and getting that bar off the floor and getting the momentum to build gradually versus ripping it off the ground and losing the technical aspects as we get going through. So let me show you what I mean to start with. The first thing is that your clean start position is typically where you do a vertical jump. So if you set your feet and then think about jumping as high as you can, that's your start position for your clean. Now the second aspect of that is how you address the bar, where your hands are going to be. So my feet are underneath the bar. Feet are in alignment with my hips. That's my comfortable, most powerful position. And then wherever my arms hang, my wrist in relationship to my shoulder, that's how I'm going to grab the bar. Over the course of time, based on your body levers and limb length, we might change it out. We might move it out a little bit. We might even adjust your feet. But for right now, the basic setup is feet underneath the hips and grab the bar where your wrists are in line with your shoulders. So you just squat down and grab that bar. Now, as far as the alignment is concerned, your weight should be equally distributed into the middle of your foot. A lot of people like to start with all their weight forward, and that's going to be a mistake, and the bar is going to naturally start to get out away from you. So start pushing force to the ground with that weight evenly distributed. The second component here to our setup is our back position. Once I address the bar, my back should be a nice straight line. If you let your hips lift too soon, or you let your shoulders go, you're going to run into problems in imparting force optimally, because you're going to lose a little bit of that kinetic chain, a little bit of that motion. So the first thing we have to learn how to do is stand straight up with that bar without losing that back position. Once we get that, we can start putting this into action so that we can jump. When it comes to jumping, my knees are going to get out of the way initially to start. That's the first movement. If you don't get your knees out of the way, you're going to run into problems as we look at that curve. That bar starts and immediately comes back into your body, then it will come back out of the way and it will hook at the top. That's all we need to work on in the clean right now. Learning how to stand without ripping the bar off the ground. And then once that bar passes the knees, it comes into the thighs, we get a little jump in there. If we can do that right, we're actually doing an explosive movement, and the benefits will reap themselves all throughout your career.